In between Wimbledon and the US Open, World Team Tennis roared into 2019 with two new teams, new blue courts, star players past and present, a 3-week hard charge to a 2-day championship playoff. Our dramatic format where every point counts demands the best of the player, both physically and mentally.
Oh, good second serve. And the Aviators take the game.
From New York to San Diego, 8 teams battled for those last championship slots in Las Vegas. A finals that had fans wanting more. The famous showstoppers in Vegas had nothing on this new show in town. GEICO's World Team Tennis Season in Review starts now. Good afternoon and welcome to GEICO's World Team Tennis Season in Review. I'm at the home of the San Diego Aviators at the beautiful Omni La Costa Resort and Spa, surrounded by the new blue court that was just one of the many changes that reinvigorated World Team Tennis this year. With 2 new teams in Orlando and Las Vegas for an 8-team league from coast to coast, record attendance, and a new TV partnership with CBS Sports and CBS Sports Network that extended the reach of the league by millions with 50 hours of programming. Plus, a scoring system like no other, men and women. 3 of the 5 matches are doubles, including mixed doubles, and a scoring system with no ads. That's right, you only have to win a game by 1 point. Then, there's our fun family atmosphere with mascots and fan interaction, right up close to the action, next to great players like Venus Williams and the Bryan brothers. Let's take a look at the 3-week tournament sprint for the 4 playoff spots. Here were the final standings with the top 4 teams making the playoffs, including the New York Empire qualifying on the last day of the regular season. We have a great show for you today with a recap of the exciting semifinals and finals. But up next, he's an assistant coach with the Vegas Rollers, but most of you know him as the multi-talented entertainer Red Foo, American rapper, singer, songwriter, dancer, record producer, and DJ, best known for being part of the musical duo LMFAO. We join Foo in Las Vegas as he rolls us through a tour of his new home here on CBS Sports.
World Team Tennis on CBS Sports is sponsored by Wilson. Get the best gear in the game. Deco Turf, official tennis court surface of World Team Tennis. And by Body Armor, the more natural and better hydration sports drink.
When I was on the court reporting this year, we were able to do live social media to connect with our fans in real time. World Team Tennis is all about engaging and entertaining the fans, not only during but after the matches, including my post-game show with colleagues Olivia Decker and fitness guru Sean T. We are back at the home of the San Diego Aviators, where Coach John Lloyd faced the Vegas Rollers twice this year during the regular season. Now, Las Vegas has many great entertainers, but when you watch Red Foo on the court as an assistant coach and on the stage, you can clearly tell that he is the youngest son of the legendary founder of Motown Records, Berry Gordy.
Every day I'm suffering.
Look at you, you're all geared up. I love this.
Boom.
Is this gonna be a thing?
This could be a thing. This could be a thing.
New home. This is your arena. This is where we're going to be all year long.
Wow.
All right, we're gonna explore the space.
Okay, I love that.
After you.
Thank you. Hello.
Now Red Foo, still advancing down the concourse here at the Orleans Arena. An interesting mixture of figure skating, hockey, and tennis. Nice handling of the puck. Ball down to the left-hand side. Red Foo breaks into the neutral zone, crosses over to the line. Here's Red Foo in front. Quick stick handle. And he scores! The Vegas Rollers have won the championship, and it comes on a goal by Red Foo. You're actually sweating. I love it.
All right, let's go check out this arena.
Okay, let's check it out.
Ground floor, my man.
Yeah.
Home of the Vegas Rollers.
Yeah. It's a great venue. This is amazing.
Yeah, this is it. This is where World Team Tennis will debut in Las Vegas, Nevada.
Oh, wow, yeah, it has a lot of height. I can get my hands up. Let me check out this sound right here.
Yeah.
Woo! We did it! Yeah, I like this.
Hey man, this is your new home. It's gotta be pretty exciting.
Super exciting. I'm super pumped up. I mean, right here is the beginning. I mean, we can go into the future with the trophy, with the Vegas crowd screaming, Rollers, Vegas Rollers, champions. And we can think back till now as the start of that whole journey.
It's going to be a great season. I know the Rollers are stoked to have you. Everybody at the WTT is pumped to have you. Have some fun and make sure we party rock together in Vegas a little bit this year,
That's right, we will, man.
All right, let's go.
I got one thing to say.
Say it.
Let's go, Rollers, let's go. Boo, boo.
That was a good time, and part of what World Team Tennis is really all about. When we return, it's playoff time. First up, the Aviators take on the defending champion Springfield Lasers as the GEICO's World Team Tennis Season in Review continues here on CBS.
Hi, I'm Carlos, and we're here at the Omni Resorts La Costa here in San Diego. We're here on our new court. You can see these new colors. We've designed this court with this blue and gray to maximize the viewing experience. A lot of technology goes into what we do here at World Team Tennis. Hawkeye is a piece of that. You'll notice tonight there won't be any linesmen here on the call because these little cameras are looking at all the lines, and then a computer is saying whether the ball's in or out. We can also do all the replays that you've seen, and it's all accurate, and the players only have to concentrate on the playing.
All right, Carlos, I see you. Next time, let's get a look at that backhand, though, buddy. Let's get a look at that backhand. Philadelphia Freedoms became the first seed with an 11-3 record. The World Team Tennis co-founder and past owner of the Freedoms, Billie Jean King, was there in Las Vegas, but the New York Empire had their state of mind, leading 23-18 in the decisive last set. With the Empire winning every set thus far, it was up to Kirsten Flipkins and Maria Jose Martinez Sanchez of the Empire to close the door on the Philly Freedoms' Raquel Atawu and Taylor Townsend in the women's doubles for a spot in the final.
Well, everything has been going their way tonight. Here in this set, Martinez Sanchez, her only goal right now is to get first serves in. And if she's serving and volleying, making that first volley, keep the pressure on the Freedoms.
If she can make first serve and Flipkins can just time her moves a little bit better, they'll hold serve here.
Flipkins doing a good job, just making that volley, not trying to do too much with it.
Two veterans here on this Empire roster trying to finish things off.
Oh, Towel just got stuck there. Just did not get the feet moving there for that second ball.
No, went to the punch forehand, the continental forehand grip. Should have had time to be able to really rip that one. I think she thought it was coming faster than it really was and just got stuck.
GEICO timeout. Luke Jensen realizes his team is right there. Greg Carden trying to push his dynamic women's duo to continue this comeback cause.
Be ready. All right, let's go. Come on.
Big swinging volley from Townsend there. Ball was at her waist. Was able to drive it with authority.
Well, first serve needed now for the Empire.
What a return from a towel.
It was a great return. Flipkin's moving just a touch too early. The ball coming back through the middle part of the court. Probably should have been her volley, but a towel all over this. Look how well she committed through the line of that return. Kept things simple, and it was back in an absolute heartbeat. Taylor Townsend with the put away. It's nice having a partner who can rip returns and make you look good at the net.
There you go.
That's long, and New York has match point.
Well, that was an interesting decision.
Well, it worked for her on the previous point on her return, but different position there and different circumstances. Tal needs a big return here, and Martina Sanchez just wants Flipkins to finish this point for her.
And they win it on the left serve. Everything going right for the New York Empire tonight.
Wow. That's the one thing that I've always been afraid of when playing Let's is just that dribbler on match point.
Massive disappointment for the Freedoms, but can the glass slippers stay on the New Yorkers when they take on the defending champions? We'll find out. The finals are next.
World Team Tennis on CBS Sports is sponsored by USAA, insurance, banking, and investments tailored for the military community. USTA, the United States Tennis Association. And music sponsored by Free Play Music.
Want your sports news without the yelling and fake debates? Stream CBS Sports HQ, the free 24/7 network for nonstop highlights and news. Download the CBS Sports app today. The first World Team Tennis semifinal pitted the defending champion Springfield Lasers against the San Diego Aviators. Now, the match had been a back-and-forth battle, and we pick up the action in the women's singles of the final set. San Diego's Irina Rodionova against Springfield's Olga Govortseva, with Springfield leading 2019. San Diego must win to force a super tiebreaker. Here's the call by Jason Knapp, Sam Groth, and Katrina Adams.
It's our first set tiebreak of this first semifinal. Again, a 9-point tiebreak on the plate. First to 5 here in this set tiebreak wins. If Springfield and Govortseva take it, it's over. The Lasers to the championship tomorrow. If San Diego wins this set tiebreak, it'll even the match at 20 apiece and force a 13-point super tiebreak.
Well, I'm going to go out on a limb and I'm going to back Govortseva here. I know she's got the lead on the night, but just in the last couple of games, she's been the one who's been more prepared to take the ball on and start to swing a little bit more freely.
Yeah, she's been moving to the net with intent, putting more pressure on Rodionova, and Rodionova is on fumes right now. She's working extremely hard in every single point. You can hear just how hard she's working.
Rodionova responding.
I mean, that's a
She has that never say die attitude.
Yeah, it's a gutsy forehand. When you're struggling and you're under pressure to come up and be prepared to take a forehand on like that. Full credit to Irina.
pressure for these players on the court and their teammates and coaches watching as well in a sport when normally you control your own destiny. The players, whether they get to the final, is riding on their teammates right now.
Always more anxiety watching than there is playing when it's out of your control.
Oh, what a shot! Best serve of the night for Rodionova.
Well, she hasn't hit a serve down the tee. She's been nervous and just going to the sliding serve, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, loads up down the tee.
104 miles per hour. She hasn't hit triple digits all evening.
That's long. Gavortseva gets us back even in the set tiebreak.
Oh, it's on a knife edge right now. Both women have become a little bit more prepared to swing freely, and at the moment it's going to be a winner or it's going to be out. We've gone from one extreme in this set where long, grueling rallies, no one wanting to take a ball on, to the complete opposite.
Yeah, but I'm loving it because they're really raising their level. They're driving through the ball. They're playing with a little more intent. They know that the end is near, and neither one of them wants to walk off this court having not moved their team to the finals. Rodionova is actually kind of playing out of her league right now. I don't want to say out of her league. It's not her game style. She's trying to drive the ball with Gavortseva now, and we know that the variation that she showed us earlier with the slice and a roll is really what gets her through. Oh, she was there.
Olga Gavortseva has surged all the way back to take it to a match point for Springfield.
Well, they saved a championship point last year to win the King Trophy, and they're going to save, quite possibly, a match point here to get themselves there for the opportunity again.
Big moment here. Rodionova needs a first serve. Doesn't want to have to face a second serve.
Oh, the net favoring San Diego.
San Diego has gotten the net cords all evening.
Another match point still for Rodionova to overcome. That's long, and Springfield pushes on. The repeat run not over yet. A scintillating, pressure-packed final set of women's singles, and Olga Gavortseva outlasts Arina Rodionova.
So defending champion Springfield advances to the finals, and next up, the legendary franchise, the Philadelphia Freedoms, take on the surprising New York Empire, who roared back after a 1-3 start of the season. It's the Liberty Bell versus the Statue of Liberty when we return. World Team Tennis really does represent the world, with players from over 19 countries and many international broadcasters. Well, the final came down to the wire. The number 4 seed New York Empire battling in their first World Team Tennis final ever, having just knocked off the number 1 seed the previous night and now looking to stop the number 2 seed Springfield Lasers from repeating in their pursuit of a second King Trophy. With New York leading 16-13 overall and 4-1 in the 4th set, Springfield found the bounce in their step. Olga Gvortseva of the Lasers facing off against Kirsten Flipkens of the New York Empire in women's singles.
Flipkens now serving for the set.
A nice start in this game, getting the first serve in deep, right at the body of Gvortseva. Takes the pressure off of her. She can take a deep breath here and really continue to try to play with intent here and be aggressive. Oh, nice return from Gvortseva.
Yeah, she was waiting for that one. Good contact on the backhand, just not quite enough width on the first serve from Flipkens, and that was back to her so quickly. No time to split and move. Great return from Gvortseva. Terrific court coverage. It's just awareness. When you hit an approach shot, you follow it in the right direction. You give yourself a good base to be able to split and move to the volley, and then you can cover all parts of the court. And then when you've got the hands to go with it that Flipkens has, it's the perfect combination.
GEICO timeout here.
Watch her follow the direction of her approach shot and then be able to split and move to this high forehand volley.
Picture perfect.
She's winning points. Is it you, Mick?
I don't want to right shoulder her for it. I have to try to play my game.
Totally. No, totally. Here we go.
The confidence of Flipkens saying, now I need to play my game.
And her game has gotten her here to set point.
Man, that's good. It's going to be 3 guys.
You think Coach Jensen is pumped? Oh, what a shot. Gvortseva knew that serve was coming out wide. She just sat there and leaned in on it.
Just went to the well one too many times. Flipkens there, still has a set point though.
Did she sneak a peek at our Hawkeye graphic? And
That
now,
is good passing shot from Gvortseva.
yeah, she's done enough to get back in here.
Wow. It looks like New York is going to have a 3-game lead going into men's doubles. Now, a deciding point to see where we go in this set.
Well, we'll see. I mean, it was a good move to the net, but Flipkens hitting that cross-court approach shot, which is a no-no. Didn't do enough with it. Gvortseva could have gone anywhere with that. She missed it.
She did, and Gvortseva gets off the deck in the game to get the break of Flipkens and the Empire.
That's an incredible turnaround. Flipkens got the ball she wanted. Forehand volley just had to go anywhere close to that service line cross court. Pushes it wide. Gvortseva, is she going to make a miraculous comeback again for the Lasers?
Happened last night against Irina Rodionova of San Diego in the semifinal. She saved a match point and helped bring the Lasers here to the final.
I feel like Flipkens is rushing right now. That she needs to settle down, regroup, get into the point. Of course, she's going to be frustrated having dropped that last service game. She has to put the ball in play.
Just all out of whack with her service motion there. Had almost landed already before she made contact with that. You want to get the serve at the top of your leg drive, the top of the toss. Really on the way down there from Gvortseva.
Dvorsova just played a great game just by getting the balls in previously, although Flipkins was the one that made the errors. She comes out in a position to level it out, and she's gotten tight. Not swinging, not moving.
Wow. Her arm has completely stopped on these last 3 points. No acceleration. Just completely lost her way here.
Yeah, decelerated on that serve completely.
I'm not even sure that was slow motion.
Big point tension for Dvorsova, and Flipkins capitalizes to grab the set.
Why we're here to compete. That is awesome to take all of it. That's great.
Well, let's see how Springfield can keep the momentum going when we return. Oh, the season could not have ended better than this final of the championship match. New York is up 2 games in the men's doubles. Empire head coach Luke Jensen was live on Twitter with his brother, and then Olivia Decker interviews him about the challenge still ahead with Springfield.
Luke Jensen, yeah, emotion playing out there, the power of awesome, the power of social media, and coach is standing by with Olivia.
That's right, it's team awesome, it's coach awesome, but you know what's a great outsource is when your brother has won 6 of these as a head coach. So Luke, you were just texting your brother, asking for a little advice, and what'd you get back?
Well, he was sending me smiley emojis. I mean, he gave me the game plan before. He had just played her a couple of matches ago in DC, had a lot of success going to the forehand. So I just want to get, you know, during the match, what he's got going. He's catching rays in Seattle, watching the Blue Angels go over. And so, I mean, like, dude, what do you think? Oh, she's doing great. Awesome. Keep having her move forward. You're not giving me anything, man.
Come on, help us out, Murphy. Well, you have Ulysses coming up next. Now you're up 2 games. It's a little bit more comfortable than it was looking a couple games ago. Yeah.
Really, they start serving first. They love their doubles. That's why they set it up that way. But we got the MVP and the Neil. We're going to field the Neil, and then we're going to throw our flamethrower. I'm going to have Ulysses hit the garbage out of the ball and hurt people.
I like it, Coach. That's a good game plan.
Come on, that's the only game plan you need. Grip it, rip it.
Thanks, Coach. Good luck.
World Team Tennis.
World Team Tennis, guys.
Oh, man. He's a lot. So much to unpack there. Beware of Luke Jensen and beware of Robert Lindstedt. He's certainly aware of him in this match.
Yeah, this was yesterday. He can completely take over a point. We saw it in the mixed doubles. He was the one that was key there. He's again going to be key. He has a partner beside him who is inexperienced, and I know he did a lot of work with J.O. Diaga around the net in preparation for this match, but it's going to be Robert Lindstedt that New York are going to have to be wary of, even with this 2-game lead that they have going into men's doubles.
So you've got 2 experienced doubles players here in Lindstedt for Springfield, Neil Skupski for New York, against young up-and-coming guys that play primarily in singles in Ulysses Blanche and Evan Song. And here we go.
Nice kick serve to start there, jumping away from Ulysses Blanche. You know, you look at what happened in the mixed doubles, it's advantage Lindstedt. Skupski knows that Lindstedt is on fire, he's zoned in, and it's going to be very important to Skupski to make sure that he's playing high percentage tennis, making his shots, and getting Ulysses Blanche involved in the points.
Song with the put away, and Robert Lindstedt has a new partner here in men's doubles. That should be no different for him this year. He's played with a ton of guys this year, just one of those seasons where he's been kind of moving here and there.
return from Blanche up the line. I liked what you said about Neil Skupski. He played so lights out last night, and then in that mixed doubles, it was like he was trying to overdo things. Lindstedt took that mixed doubles into his own hand by playing high percentage tennis and quality high percentage tennis. Skupski had the chance for a few easy putaways, got a little bit flashy and flary. He's got to go back to basics here. Just like that.
Just like that. Get the return down low. Don't have to hit the winner. Try to set yourself up for the second or third shot. And by doing that, he's leading by example so that his partner, the young Blanche, can do the same thing. Making sure that he's making high quality shots. Big serve.
That one through the line. That's when I start to get a little bit worried though. If Rob's hitting balls through the service line, that's when he's starting to lose his ball tosser touch. He's just got to not get ahead of himself with all this energy. He's keeping it under wraps well right now, and he's using his energy in the right way. He's just got to be a little careful.
Saw a smile in there. He mentioned all the range of emotions he was feeling.
Oh, there's a lot. I've played doubles alongside him. There's a lot going on in that head of his.
Which Robert's going to show up today? Is that one?
They can all show up at once. That's no. He's a good friend of mine, Rob. He can play some great tennis. We had some. We had a lot of fun playing together for a couple of years there.
Guy that has been a pro since 1998. And over 2 decades later is still getting it done.
Big serve.
Hold for Lindstedt. Let's check in with Nick Guzman.
All right, thanks, Jason. Well, I talked to Rob before this match about his feelings on playing with Evan Song, and he said that he loves it, but he's just got so much energy, and it's so fun to play with him. The other thing he said is that the best part about Evan is that when you tell him something, you see him looking at you, listening, and understanding it. So these two make a great pair.
Blanche will begin serving here for New York.
Guess that's why he never wanted to play with me anymore. I didn't listen to him.
That would not come as a surprise, possibly to some.
Go ahead. That was a great return from Lindstedt, though. Again, big target, big part of the court, hitting right through it. I'm just going to ignore you guys and talk about the tennis.
There you go. Lindstedt is on fire! He is dialed in right now. And again, high percentage shot over the middle of the court. It was an angle, but he didn't go for the acute angle. Lots of spin on that ball to keep it in play.
It's where Blanche needs to make some first serves. So key in doubles. Lindstedt returning so well, getting looks at these seconds.
Beautiful kick serve from Blanche there. Only 93 miles per hour, but a lot of action on it, going away from the two-handed backhand of Lindstedt.
Yeah, sometimes that little less pace on a kick serve allows the court to give the ball that little more bite and get up and away from your opponent.
The big miss from Skupski. Got to make that.
Well, it's almost like he didn't react quick enough. The ball got behind him and he looked at his bench and said, "What am I doing?"
Well, Blanche rescued himself a couple of times with some big moment serves in his singles match against Song earlier.
Good reaction there from Skupski.
It's a good way to bounce back. If you make a mistake, you've got to try to redeem yourself, but do it in a way that is done, like with percentage tennis.
Well, it helps when your partner throws in a 128.
It does help.
Serve. Easy pickings.
Youngster point, and Springfield ties up the overall.
Well, what a point from both teams, but from the Springfield Lasers, taking control of the net from the Empire. Great hands from Skupski throughout the point, but the drop shot off a net cord, enough from Evan Song. What a way to break serve.
Well, that definitely got the crowd going for the hometown guy, and Evan Song finishing this point.
All right, we'll be back to see if New York can hang on and upset the defending champion Springfield Lasers.
World Team Tennis on CBS Sports is sponsored by GEICO, saving people money for over 75 years. Rocket, game-changing phones with glasses-free 3D. And by Forevermark, a diamond is forever.
Welcome back to GEICO's World Team Tennis Season in Review. I was on the court for the finals, and this last set was packed with action and anticipation for the defending champions. Let's get you back out to the action in Vegas.
Oh, look at the action on that second serve.
And just from our vantage point, you can see when he's going to make a good serve or not. Really lost the ball toss on that first serve, but fully in control of the second. Huge kick serve from Lindstedt.
A massive second serve from Robert Lindstedt.
It was so good that Neil had to take his right hand off of the racket just to get his racket on the ball.
So here's the scenario for Springfield. They know now one more game win, a break now or a hold next game, wins them the title.
Oh, I'm nervous. I've got butterflies.
Right now for the Empire, at the very least, they'll have to get the hold and the break to stay in it.
This is where Blanche needs to get his partner in play. Doesn't have to go for the huge first serves all the time here. Good second deep serve on that.
We touched on at the top of the telecast, the youngsters in here playing large roles. Evan Song filling in for an injury. Blanche replaced Marty Fish off the bench last night, and they're going to loom large here with these next two service games to decide the title.
Oh my goodness, what a get from Lindstedt. It was an incredible cover behind his opponent.
The only person that knew that the ball was still in play was Lindstedt. I think the entire arena thought that point was over.
I know his partner Evan Song did. Fortunately for the Empire, they stayed engaged enough. Ooh.
That was clutch.
So the big hold for New York.
No!
Tied up at 19. It's a must break for Luke Jensen's team to stay in it. If Evan Song can hold serve, Springfield takes the title.
Well, how's the pressure on this guy? He plays for the Vegas Rollers all season in front of this crowd. It's his hometown. Gets brought in as a late replacement for the injured Enrique Lopez Perez. And now, for his new team, the Springfield Lasers, has the chance to serve for the championship.
And be the unsung hero.
Skupski just wide, can't believe it. Springfield strikes first in this critical game. There's a look at the close call. It is out.
Did Skupski have to go for the angle? Could he have just put it back down the middle of the court?
Yes. Huge first serve from Song.
Again, Wednesday, final night of the regular season. Evan Song played for the Vegas Rollers at Springfield. Now, a few nights later, he's helped put them on the precipice of a second consecutive World Team Tennis title.
What a serve!
Right there.
This is impressive by Evan Song. In total control of his service game. He probably can't breathe right now.
I can't.
Match point for the King Trophy for Springfield.
Oh, he went for that first serve.
He doesn't want to see a volley. Oh, big shots from Skupski.
Wow, he was solid as a rock for most of the point, Song, but just couldn't withstand the barrage of forehands that came from Neil Skupski. All that to save one, still two more.
Lindstedt is so anxious to win this title. He can taste it. But
that was the biggest swing at a forehand volley I think I have ever seen. Watch how big he takes a cut at this.
Two match points saved. New York looking to salvage another one. Skupski with another huge shot.
We got the Neil! Neil! MVP! MVP!
Wow,
and it's coming back to the MVP for the deciding point.
Deciding point in the game. New York has to have it. If Springfield gets it, the Lasers get another World Team Tennis title. Springfield had to wait 23 years for its first ever World Team Tennis title. It only needs to wait one more year for its second.
Little man!
Hey, you're the champ, Joel. Well done, well done. Awesome.
Evan Song, the unsung hero, here in Las Vegas for the Springfield Lasers.
Electric play, Katrina, from Robert Lindstedt.
Well, this was just an impressive performance by Lindstedt. He looked possessed tonight. All he could think about was winning this title again, and he stepped up big time all night long.
What an amazing night to wrap up the 44th season of World Team Tennis. Congratulations to our runners-up, the New York Empire, on an incredible season and a hard-fought battle tonight. Here to present is Billie Jean King, who co-founded the league with Larry King and CEO Carlos Silva. Let's hand it over.
Congratulations, guys.
Yeah.
Let's give it up for the Springfield Lasers.
Really, it took us a while, whatever. It took a while.
What a season and what a championship final. This was a new birth for a sport that has had a passionate following from the tennis world, but never before a television platform that was seen by millions of fans. With 2 new teams this past season, the league looks to add even more cities and even a possible international expansion. The format of every point counts, with no ad and a 3-week tournament perfectly placed after Wimbledon and before the US Open, is a great reason for many ATP players to join World Team Tennis. It's been my pleasure to host you, and we all look forward to seeing you next year. On behalf of the World Team Tennis community, thank you for watching GEICO's World Team Tennis Season in Review. So long from San Diego.